Hello KG teacher on spot. Someone asked me how we can make a file for kids to practice writing words and matching words, building words. First of all, you start getting the punched file. If you want to use it for one single child at home or whatever, you can build and fill it with all the pocket files. These are the pocket files. If you're using it for your class, so it's better if you're using just cheap materials without this punched file. You're using only pocket files, and every week you change the paper according to the word you have, the number you have, the letter you have. So first of all, if you would try one, we're just going to open the file, insert one pocket file. And then we get the paper that's already ready. We have so many ideas that we can implement. Oh, I messed up one. Then we put the paper inside the pocket file for learners. So you can use it for like most of that. Alright, then you give them like a bag for letters. This is what I use usually, where students can find the letters inside. But for the early years, don't put for them all the letters. Try to make it minimized. Use the letters that you want them to find. Then give them cards like that to find the word that you want to add. They will add it here, and then they can build the word over here. Of course, we're missing that dot for the I. Then over here, they can like only point with their finger from the pen to pen to pen, like to hunt the word. And also you can use your marker for them to hunt the word. Then easily it can be erased and used with the rest of the students. This is one idea. There's another idea too. Let me put this on the side. Put another pocket file. And we can put another paper. You can make differences. Don't just follow one routine with practicing with the kids, because that's gonna make them feel bored and not interested. We're inserting the paper to that pocket. I don't know why it doesn't wanna go. They're inserting the paper. Then, of course, you're giving them again the pocket for the letters, whether it's wooden or plastic, whatever you have. You're asking the child to choose the word that you're teaching, a fan. Then you're asking them to build it inside the circle. Then you give them the marker to write between the lines, fan, if you want to teach them how to write between the lines. And then you can erase it easily and use it with the rest of the students. Remove the letters. We have another thing. We can add one more pocket file with another word. We add, use just regular paper. You know, colored A4 paper are the cheapest material that you can use to make so many creative ideas. Don't laminate the papers. It's better the pocket files. They are cheaper. And also you give them the papers to choose from between. Then for the word cap, for the students who need to trace the word in order to memorize it or to be able to read it, use your two fingers and ask them to trace it. K, a, p, cap. Or you can get the marker and ask them to write over it. Cap. Let them say the sounds, read the word while they are writing. Then, of course, it's erasable. Very easy. Then you can ask them to write them here freely or build the word. You can ask them to build the word using the letters that you have, or you can just ask them to write it inside the box. And also you can insert pictures as well if you want to connect it with the pictures. And also we can use this idea with numbers. Not only letters and words, also numbers. We're inserting another pocket file. Then we're putting it inside. For number 2, especially like for the ones with the 3 years old, 4 years old, that's really fun and nice. You can ask them to trace with their 2 fingers, number 2. Number 2. Then they say 2 while they are tracing it. or they can write with the marker inside it, like that. And then you ask them to fill the jar with materials of 2. You can give them pom-poms, you can give them candies, whatever, and they insert 2 pom-poms in the jar. And then here between the lines, you ask them to write number 2 in big. And also in the space, you can just ask them to draw 2 things or wherever, just for the implementation of the idea. You also can use it with letters, you can use it with so many things. You're just using marker, letter bag, pocket files, and papers. If you use it every week, you can just let the child practice in one paper and he has the pocket file. The week after, you just change the paper from inside if you don't want to use like so many materials and files and whatever. Good luck with that, with the pocket file.